Welcome back to CBS This Morning. The U.S. is fast approaching an almost incomprehensible point in the coronavirus pandemic. It has killed nearly 200,000 Americans, far more than any other country. The actual number is likely to be even higher because not all victims have been counted. The death toll has slowed over the summer, but fall begins tomorrow, and experts warn that another devastating season could be on the way. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, has the story.
Funeral bells at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. tolled yesterday in remembrance of the roughly 200,000 people killed in the United States by coronavirus. Even as the nation mourns, experts are warning the pandemic is far from over. Listen to what the former FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb told Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan.
Well, I think we have at least one more cycle with this virus heading into the fall and winter. If you look at what's happening around the country right now, there's an unmistakable spike in new infections.
Large gatherings continue nationwide, like this biker rally at the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. One local health expert called it an explosive petri dish, as tens of thousands of people arrived over the weekend.
My opinion is, if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it.
Missouri is one of nearly a dozen states where the rate of coronavirus tests coming back positive is above 10%, and one of 20 states where that rate is rising. It is also where Frank Looper lived with his family. The 67-year-old was a pastor, an avid gardener, a father of 5, and a grandfather to 6. He died due to complications from coronavirus on September 7th after spending 3 weeks in the hospital. Here's his daughter, Rebecca.
What do you want to tell your fellow Americans, being the daughter of someone who died from this virus?
How many more needless deaths need to happen before you are responsible and you do the right thing by your family and your friends? Those strangers walking down the street, how many more needless deaths need to happen?
Rebecca says her father, Fred, had no pre-existing conditions. Over the weekend, Adeline Fagan died. She was an OBGYN who died in Houston, Texas. She had been doing rounds in the emergency room trying to help out down there. She fought for her life for nearly 2 months. She contracted the virus back in July and died this weekend at the age of 28. Shyla Pennington was a veteran teacher's assistant in Florida. She worked for nearly 2 decades with the Volusia County schools. They are two of the nearly 200,000 faces. And it's a reminder to all of us, Tony, we've been covering this story every single day. Any one of us could be one of those victims.
Such an important story, David. This thing is not over. Thank you very much.